Interesting question. We have a big heavyweight fight coming up this week, but I want to go back to a previous heavyweight fight. So my guy MVO. Question is, Anthony Joshua talked about his loss. Mm-hmm. Do you think he would have been more willing to go for it if he didn't know he had an automatic rematch clause?
It's a good question.
It's a very good question. Again, shout out to MVO, Chicken Talk. Veteran.
Wow. My answer is no.
You don't think so? You think it played a part?
No. Then my answer is yes.
Okay. It did play a part.
My answer is yes.
It was when I read it, I was like, that's a really good question. I have somehow never thought of that.
Yeah. Fury might have to worry about that this Saturday because I have a feeling if Wilder knocks him out, particularly if it's not competitive, I don't know if Wilder's going to give him a fourth fight. So
no, probably
we'll see.
Let's put it like this. In basketball, there's 30 seconds left and one team is down by 10 points. Some of those players are going to believe that they can still come back and win that game. Other players are
chalked
like,
it up.
Let's go on. We got 3 more games in this series. Yeah. So let's just move on to the next night. And I got a feeling that he may have had that mindset of let me get out of here safely. Let me get out of here with all my health. Let me not take any chances and embarrass myself or anything like that. I don't think y'all would believe like how many thoughts we have like through the course of a fight. Thoughts within the fight, thoughts outside of the fight, all this and that. It really is amazing. I would, in making that statement, I am wondering what other fighters can have those type of thoughts or do. I'm not saying it's good either way or not, but yeah, some guys. It was
interesting because I was like, I don't think he went into the fight maybe with that mindset of I have a rematch. Who cares if I win or lose?
Right.
But I do think there's probably moments where you're like, maybe I lose a decision, but like I probably don't get stopped, and then I'm good for the next fight. So I think it
live to fight another day kind of thing.
But I think that mentality is the reason why he's in the place he's in right now with 2 losses.
And maybe, and I think that makes sense as well. If you're willing to kind of like you said, go. We got more games than you're not. People always Jordan. He would rather die than lose a game, but maybe that mindset of I don't care about the rematch. Let me do this now. But I thought that was an interesting angle to think about.
And if he comes in with the same mindset, I think he loses again. And is that a wrap on his career?
No, because I think he's such a big draw. I think he'll keep rocking.
And he has power.
Yeah.
But then you got Wilder, and then always say, then there's no reason to fight him. The BS about it.
Yeah. But I just
that's the only 2 people you really want to see after that.
You could rebuild. You could rebuild. I just think he's a guy, he's a puncher, big draw, like you said, still young, still not 30 years old yet. So just being realistic.
I think he is 30.
Is he? Oh, he just turned 30.
Maybe 30
and he loses to Usyk again. He's got to rebuild back to square one. But
I guess it's possible. He loses kind of like, Shawn 3 losses is like competitive losses. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna do it. 3 losses, competitive losses, so it's different. You got people like Adrian Broner when he loses, it's like, oh man,
it's how you lose.
Yes,
I don't. Yeah, because it's a fine line between like just justifying a loss.
Yeah. 31, my bad.
But at the same time, there's guys out there that lose split decisions. I've lost, I don't know, a couple of split decisions or whatever. There's guys out there that get mollywopped, and they're like, you never want to see them again. This fight is kind of like you want to see if he can come back.
Yes.
You want to see if he can be better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But after this, you know what I mean? If he doesn't win, then we're really looking at, okay, how did he lose that fight?
And we know what AJ got. We know what he could do. I think that's what we want to see.
And that was kind of even what we talked about before the fight when we were disagreeing on him being tentative or not. I think that's where we differ, where you guys were like, yeah, if he loses a close fight to Ruiz the second time, or wins, but it's close. And I was like, I'd rather just win boring the 12 rounds. So I think that's just the difference of, do you want to, risk it all, no risk it, no biscuit, and go for a win? The
consensus is from all the trainers and all the fighters that he has to come and be willing to take one to land one the second time around. So that's what everybody feels like. It's funny because sometimes the fans watching at home are quick to say that. You got to show more heart, show more gumption, get in there.
And then everyone's built like me sitting on the couch.
Right. But this is one of the rare times where it seems like the fighters themselves and the trainers are saying to Joshua, you need to do those things. Yeah. So this is the rare case where everyone's telling him to do it. People that have the credibility and just fans. So we'll see if he does his second time around.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ed. Follow me on IG with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
All right. Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then tell them, and then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson A. Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.